Dear students, today we can start with a new chapter, that is accounting for issued debenture. So share chapter we studied how to issue or share, the same procedure only issued debenture. So before going to the procedure of issue and all, first we can know about what is debenture. In 11th standard also you all studied, it is a written instrument acknowledging a debt. So we know that whenever company want to raise capital, company will issue shares as well as debenture. Share is ownership capital, owners fund, but debenture is creditorship capital. So company is borrowing money from outsiders through a written instrument acknowledging a debt under the common seal of the company. This document is known as debenture. It contains a contract for repayment of principal amount after a specific period and for payment of interest at a fixed rate payable usually either half yearly or yearly on fixed date. So remember, in this contract, in this written acknowledgement of debt, they will mention, it is a contract for, they will mention that when they will repay the principal amount, it should be after a specific period, and along with the principal amount, they have to pay interest, a fixed rate of interest. The interest they can pay either half yearly or yearly on fixed date. This kind of written instrument acknowledging a debt which is issued by a company for raising capital is known as debenture. Okay. Now we have to study about the distinction between share and debenture. So here table, like this table wise you study, it is better to remember. Base, I written some bases, and share and debenture differences on the basis of that base. First, ownership. Shareholders are the owners. Okay, on the basis of ownership when you are talking, shareholders who are purchasing share, they are the owners of the company. But debenture holders who are holding the debenture, who are purchasing debentures, so debenture holders are only a loan creditor. They are just a creditor of the company. Okay. So shareholders are the owners of the company, but debenture holders are the creditors of the company. Then on the basis of return means if you invest money in share, what benefit you will get. If you invest in share, we will get a dividend. Dividend is the return if you invest in share. But if you invest in debenture, the return is interest. Okay, so interest is the return of debenture. Next, base repayment. Normally, amount of shares is not retained during lifetime. So during the lifetime of the company, the share amount the company not returning back. At the time of winding up, at the time of closing of the company only normally share amount the company giving back to shareholders. But debenture amount we retained after a specific period. Normally whenever debenture issuing, we have to pay back the money after a certain period of time. So after that period, normally amount or principal amount of debentures we will return back. Then voting rights. Shareholders are the owners, we already said, they have voting right. Whenever we are selecting a board of directors or whenever taking any decisions, voting is applicable. That voting right only, shareholders only having the voting right. But normally debenture holders do not enjoy any voting right. Okay, so remember shareholders have voting right, debenture holders do not enjoy any voting right. Then issued on discount. Shares we cannot issue at a discount. So normally shares cannot be issued at a discount, but debentures we can issue at a discount. Discount means we can issue shares at a less than the face value. Okay, we cannot issue shares at a less than the face value, but debentures we can issue at less than the face value. security. Shares are not secured. So whenever normally if any investment is there, that money is secured by the assets of the company, but shares are not secured with the assets of the company, but debentures are secured over the assets of the company. Okay. Convertibility. Shares cannot be converted into debenture. So we cannot convert share into debenture, but debentures we can convert into share. So these are the major differences between shares and debentures. Now one more topic we can study, different types of debentures. Okay. First, from the point of view of security, on the basis of security, debentures can be classified into secured debenture and unsecured debenture. Secured debenture means the debentures which are secured on the assets of the company. Normally debentures are secured on the assets of the company. Secured on the assets of the company means whenever money is not there, first assets we can sell and pay back the money to the debentures. So secured by assets of the company. Okay. So unsecured debentures means these debentures are not secured by the assets of the company. So debentures which are secured on the assets of the company, that means it can be floating charge, as well as we will normally call floating charges in sense that any assets they can specific as well as floating charge is there. That is specific means any one or two assets we can secure. Floating assets means this debenture is secured by all assets. Okay. So secured debenture means debentures which is secured over the assets of the company. Unsecured debentures means debentures which are not secured over the assets of the company. Then from the point of view of tenure means period. That is redeemable debenture. Redeemable means repayment. The debentures which we have to pay back, or principal amount we have to pay back after a specific period of time, after a certain period of time, such debenture we will call the name redeemable debenture. Okay. So second, irredeemable debenture or perpetual debentures means the debentures normally we are not repaying after a specific period of time. We are not giving any condition that we will repay the money after a specific period. Normally this kind of debentures money we will pay back at the time of winding up of the company. Such debentures we will call the name irredeemable debenture. But redeemable debentures money we will pay back after certain period of time. Then from the point of view of convertibility, already we discussed, convertible debentures means the debentures which we can convert into share. So debentures normally we can convert into share. Such debenture we will call the name convertible debentures. So then non-convertible debentures means it's just opposite only. The debentures which we cannot convert into shares is known as non-convertible debentures. So some debentures we can convert into shares. Such debentures are convertible debentures. Some debentures we cannot convert it into shares. Such debentures we will call the name non-convertible debentures. Then from the basis of coupon rate point of view, coupon rate here means interest rate, that is specific coupon rate debentures. Specific means whenever we purchasing debenture, how much is the interest, it will be specified. Means if it is a debenture name is 10% debenture, then we will get interest every year 10%. 12% debenture means we will get a 12% interest. So such kind of debenture they will specify what is the interest rate. So debentures which is mentioned, the rate of fixed rate of interest is known as specific coupon rate debenture. Second, zero coupon rate debenture. Such debentures there is no interest will be available. But such debentures we can issue at a discount. That discount will consider as a return for the debenture holders. So zero coupon rate debentures means debentures which is not specifying any interest rate. This kind of a debenture, normally they will not get any interest. Normally this kind of debentures will issue at a interest, not at interest, issued at a discount. Okay. Then from the point of view of registration, that is registered debentures and bearer debentures. Registered debenture means these debentures is registered in the sense that the debenture holders details, names, address, everything will register in the register of the company. Okay, so this cannot be freely transferable. So registered debentures are debentures which are registered in the register of the company. There the name and address of the debenture holders will be recorded. They cannot be freely transferable. But bearer debentures means this debenture holders details is not recorded in the register of the company. This can be freely transferable. Okay. So normally bearer debentures is normally issuing. So registered debentures are debentures which details of the debenture holders are registered in the registrar of company. This cannot be freely transferable. But bearer debentures are debentures. The details of the debenture holders are not recorded in the register of the company. These are freely transferable. So these are the different types of debentures. Okay, so today we discussed about debenture meaning, differences between shares and debentures, and different types of debentures. Okay, so this theory topics study very well. Thank you so much.